Today, we are going to talk about a crucial aspect of trading success, trading psychology, the mental game of trading. As you all know, emotions can have a significant impact on our performance, and especially in the world of trading. So in today's video, I want to go and look at a couple of examples here, give you guys some tips and tricks on how mastering your own psychology will make you better traders. Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonatan and I am a funded professional crypto and forex trader with a passion in life to share my expertise and knowledge with you to help you become better traders. And this is my reason for funding RLZ Trading, the community where I and a group of professional traders help you simplify the path to trading greatness. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader, we've got you back. Check the link in the description below if you want to learn more. All right, why is trading psychology so important? As traders, we are going to experience an emotional roller coaster. Without a doubt, you probably already experienced this. You know, when you're trading really well, you're making a few big winners, you have a few big winners, you're in a winning streak, and you're just making money and it just feels fantastic, right? You're on top of the world. You're imagine you have that mental scale, that emotional balance scale, and when you're winning, you're up here. You're like euphoric, happy. No one's gonna stop you. You're on top of the world, right? And then you have a loser. Right? You have one loser and like, that sucks, but it's not a big deal. Then you have another loser and like, you know what? I'm gonna risk a little bit more on this next trade so that I'll make back for losses. And you risk a little bit more and that's a loser as well. And now you start sweating and you're like, holy shit, what am I doing? You know? And then you have another loser and you're like, you know what, just this once. Let me just increase risk this once and I'll make it all back. And you take on a new position with even bigger risk and boom, that's a loser. Now you've seen that good week or maybe that good month just disappear. All the trading profits from that good month is just gone in a couple of bad trades. So now from being euphoric, happy, and just on top of the world, that emotional scale flips and you're now almost down to like depression, right? You've lost the money. The idea of becoming a professional trader is just slowly but surely withering away. Now, that's obviously a bit extreme, maybe a bit over-exaggerated, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of you watching this can relate. And that's the emotional roller coaster that is trading. And the idea is to become a consistently profitable trader, you have to figure out how to stop yourself from feeling those over-exaggerated emotion, and your goal should be to find balance, to make sure that the emotional scale doesn't tip too much to one side or the other. So let's talk about emotional discipline. Emotional discipline is the ability to stay calm and focused and balanced even when things doesn't go as planned. You're in a drawdown period. Your system might not be performing as well as you hoped it would. So emotional discipline is the ability to stay calm and focused and making sure that that emotional balance, that emotional scale doesn't tip too much one way or the other. When developing emotional resilience or emotional balance, there's three main things I like to focus on. Number one is to set realistic expectations. Number two is to create a trading plan to be used as a solid foundation for your trading career. And number three is to practice mindfulness techniques. Having realistic expectations is a huge thing in trading, and I want to help you with that. So what's a realistic return when it comes to trading? A lot of people, especially those who are new in the crypto space, they think that, you just buy an altcoin and it's gonna go 2x or 100x or whatever, right? You see a lot of people on Twitter shilling like, this one's gonna do it 100x. This is my call for 200x on this altcoin. Like, that breeds very unrealistic expectations. as a beginner trader, if you're starting out, your expectations when it comes to profit should be to just be profitable. It doesn't matter if you make 1% a month, 2% a month, whatever, or you make 0.5% a month. If you can do that consistently, it means that you are a consistently profitable trader. Now you might say, well, wait a minute, 1% or 2% per month, that's nothing. How am I supposed to be making money as a trader if I can only make 1 or 2% in profit? Well, it's true, it might not be that much, but if you're able to make 5 or 10% per month as a trader, that's huge. That's a lot of money. Now, you might look at your balance and say, well, if I make 5%, if I have $1,000 and I make 5%, that's not going to be a lot of money. I can't make a living on that. And that's absolutely right. To make money in trading, you need a lot of money. Make no mistakes about it. You will need a lot of money to make money in trading. If you don't have the capital yourself, you're probably better off getting funded from one of these hundreds or even thousands of funding firms that are out there. That's probably your best bet. It's important that you understand that you're not gonna get rich overnight. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Another thing that people get completely wrong, especially in the beginning of their trading career when it comes to realistic expectations, is win rate. I'm sure when you started out, you're looking at these people on Twitter boasting about their 80% win rate system. All you have to do is just buy this indicator and you're gonna have an 80% win rate system. Listen, that doesn't work. Very, very few professional traders have 80% win rate. That is completely unrealistic for new traders to even think about. You should at least look at a win rate of the region of around 40 to 50%, and that's actually quite normal. Most of the professional traders I know and talk to have around 50% win rate, me included, which also means that you're going to be losing more than you win. Okay, you're gonna have more losers than winners. So you better get ready to become a good loser. If you can't handle the mental stress of losing more than you're winning, you're never gonna become a profitable trader. So you gotta get used to that. Have realistic expectations. You're gonna have a system with low win rate, at least in the beginning. You're gonna be losing more than you're winning. So make sure that you're risking a very small amount of your trading capital on each trade to make sure that the drawdown periods and the losing periods, which you will have, and you're gonna have a lot of them in the beginning, you make sure that they do not affect you too much or the drawdown in your portfolio becomes too deep for you not to crawl your way back out of it. Let's talk about trading plans and specifically the trading psychology part of your trading plan. Now, I'm not talking about trading systems here. I'm talking about a trading plan. Like a business plan, you have to have a plan to run your trading. And inside that trading plan should be a part that talks about the trading psychology plan. So for me personally, I had a lot of problems in the beginning of my trading career with over trading. So one of the rules I had was to never take more than 2 trades a day. If I took more than 2 trades a day, I was breaking my rules, and I tried to always stick to only 2 trades per day. And this was hard in the beginning, right? But with time, it became a habit. Give it enough time and it's going to become a habit. Now I have no problems at all with over trading because I was very disciplined in only trying to not take more than 2 trades per day. Another great rule I had in the beginning when I'm trading, and this is a rule I have now as well, but it's kind of like it's become a habit, right? So it's kind of integrated into my whole trading. But it's 2 things, right? The first one is taking a 24-hour break, and then also taking a weekly break or just taking the rest of the week off. So let's talk about the 24-hour break. So imagine that you have a big loser. Maybe you're risking more than you should, and of course you shouldn't do that, but let's say you do, right? So a big loser could also be 2 or 3 losers in a row, but the idea is like if you have a bigger than normal drawdown on your account in a short amount of time, you need to take a 24-hour break to be able to reset that emotional scale. So as soon as I have a bigger than average loser, I take a 24-hour break. But the same thing goes for having big winners. If you have a really big winner, you run the risk of becoming euphoric and overconfident, and that overconfidence will make you miss important details of the system. So if I get a big loser, 24-hour break, and if I get a big winner, I take a 24-hour break in that case as well. And then we have that weekly break. So let's say it's Tuesday and you've had a losing trade on Monday, another losing trade on Tuesday, and then Wednesday comes along and you have another losing day, and you're now down an uncomfortable amount and you draw down. Maybe you've made back most of your profits from last week. What I usually do for Thursday and Friday is I take Thursday and Friday off, and because of the forex markets are closed and I don't trade crypto over the weekend, I'm effectively going to have a pretty long break. And during that break, what I like to do is I like to go through my journal and really do a lot of statistics gathering on the journal, do a lot of back testing to gain back that confidence that I might have lost during these losing days. Because chances are, if I just continue trading and I feel that emotional balance tips too much to the negative side of the scale, chances are that I will be making mistakes based on these mental errors that come with the emotional imbalance. So a great thing, and this has saved me a lot of time, is to take those few days at the end of the week off and take the weekend off. Just do whatever you want. Do something that you enjoy doing and forget about trading. And if you're going to be doing some sort of trading, do back testing and statistics gathering and focus on your journal, but do not trade, because when that emotional scale shifts too much to one side, it takes a few days to recover. For me, the absolute most effective way of making sure that my emotional scale is balanced is by practicing mindfulness techniques, and especially meditation. I meditate for 10 minutes every day. When I come down into my office to start trading, to start my trading session, before I power on the desktop, before I look at the charts or anything like that, I sit down on the couch beside me here and I meditate for 10 minutes. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to do some visualization practices where if I'm in a winning streak, I try to visualize that winning streak ending, right? So what happens when that ends? And I try to visualize myself going into a drawdown, and I try to prepare myself mentally for that drawdown period by visualizing how that might feel and what I'm going to do. I kind of go through all the motions in my head. All right, so if I have this many losses in a row, I need to take a break, and I try to really visualize how that looks and how that would feel, and it works really, really good. And if you do this every day for a long time, it's going to become integrated into your trading system. It's going to be integrated into your personality. You just know what to do when it happens. So meditation and visualization is a really, really good technique to making sure that you are prepared and balanced mentally. And before we wrap up here, I need you to understand that being a consistently profitable trader is probably one of the hardest things you've tried to master. Being a trader is like being an athlete in a high performance sport. You need to make sure that you're not only trading well and you're thinking in the right way when you're at your desk, you have to look at it as a lifestyle. So you have to make sure that you're balanced and focused, and need to have that emotional discipline in all areas of your life, because whatever you do outside the office will affect you as a person, and what affects you as a person and your mental state of mind will affect your trading achievements and your trading success. So if you want to become a really good trader, make sure you take care of yourself mentally and physically. Eat well, eat healthy, get enough good sleep, exercise, meditate. You will see with time, and I'm pretty sure those of you watching this has been trading for a couple of years, you know that this is very true. You can look at your journal and you can see stuff like this is a loser, I made a mistake, probably because of bad sleep, I haven't been meditating lately, I haven't been exercising well or enough lately, and you're in a drawdown during those periods, you will see a very direct correlation with your mental and physical well-being with your trading success. All right, that's it guys. I would love to hear your stories, the good ones and the bad ones in relationship to trading psychology. Just type them in the comments below. If you like this video on trading psychology, please let me know. I would love to record more ones and give you some tips and tricks based on my own experience and my own journey as a trader. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next one.